be smart. Fighting foes isn't the only way to survive this horror. Say that word weird. Resident Evil. Anyway, I started blasting.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
Stop it! Don't open that door!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But
We
strangely,
soon
most of the
remember.
equipment was
Man! See, I like my Japanese copy better because we get to see the good. But there's just something about playing the OG release. Right, Yoda? Hey, come here!
Hey! Come here!
Huh? Joseph! Man, Wesker firing like he's not like he's firing like he is a scientist. No, don't go. That is where I would have. Brad Vickers would have caught chops to the face, leaving us alone to die. Jill, go to that house.
Jill, run for that house!
Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield.
Jill Valentine.
Jill Valentine.
Barry Burton.
Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers.
Albert Wesker.
Just like so mad that he has to play a cop. He's so mad, Wesker. I was just like, I got PhDs, baby. I got PhDs on PhDs.
What is this?
Wow.
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it!
Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill,
Can
can you go?
I'm going
Go
with,
with
you.
her.
Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Stay alert. A dining room.
A dining room.
Zombie Wesker in it. I'm gonna kook in a lot. 24 spot. I just hit the hit with the rock and then with the pain in the God. Oh, dancing. I'm gonna get lazy. You be trapping like the 80s. Wait, we got to go to kicking it. Stop it. Don't open that door. All right. What? What is it? What is it? Blood.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
At least game. The moment. This scene changed video games, man. For Kenneth. And in a kook and a rock, 24 spot. Don't know the rest of the song. I just heard it today, but I'm liking anyway. Barry? What is it?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
What is it?
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Okay. We be trapping like the 80s. Let's go, guys. Jill Valentine. Sega Saturn had ray tracing. No notes.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Find anything, Jill?
Find anything, Jill?
No.
Nothing. What is this all about? Can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped.
Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This
Mansion
mansion
is
is
gigantic.
We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
This time I'll be there.
This time I'll be there.
See, I don't know what that means. I wish we knew more about that. And at a kook and a rock 2024 spot. This game is the rock. I'm gonna shoot some dogs because they're gonna attack me. Resident Evil. And in a kook and a rock 2024 spot. This is why I never mind. This is why I never get upset if there's not a lot of people in here. Because I just have conversations with myself. Kind of, I gotta call her chubby. Full figured, man. There's gonna be a zombie in here, in it. You get the gun. Hey! I kind of feel like that hitboxed me a little bit. We'd be trapping like the 80s. Bloody dogs, mate, innit? Yoda! Yoda, what doing? Yoda, what doing? Yoda, come here. Yoda, come here. Yoda, come here. Hi, sweet boy. Why is your face so cute? You want to come up on the couch? Come here. You shouldn't be. You're an old man. You shouldn't be on the ground on this tile with your old body parts. Come up here. Come here. I'll put you on the couch. Come here, sweet boy. Nino. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here, little man. Hi. Come on. We'll go on the couch. Such a sweet boy. Oh, God, you're so sweet. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, sorry. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. I guess. Thank you. That more comfortable, my man. That more comfortable. That more comfortable, my gorgeous man. Yoda, you the cutest boy in it. This part, right here, this is where I would have left this mansion and waited outside. Okay, the fact that you said creepy stuff, those are skulls. On display with the spinal column. That is a femur. Bloody dog. More skulls. Yeah, talk about decor. We've been trapping like the 80s. Wait, hold on. Get a better picture of that. There we go. Man, this game is gorgeous. Okay. Man, can you imagine how awkward that helicopter ride was on the way back to the police station? Brad's like, so, how you guys... Shut up, Brad. Just shut up. Just silencio, Bradley. Silencio. Right, Yoda? Mmm. Nice bathroom. Look at this, a working mirror. When do you ever see working mirrors in video games anymore? Look at that. Working mirror in it. That's just cool. Biohazard 2. I bet y'all wondering, I'm like, I thought he was playing Resident Evil 4. I was, but then I talked to some amazing people in my stream team, and some of them haven't seen Resident Evil on SEGA Saturn in it. It's not a risk I'm willing to take, mate, because honestly, I don't know. I don't remember if and when Barry's going to help me. Okay. You don't want to take risks, mate. You know me. Kook and a rock, 20-20-24 spot. Never really got. I just hit the wick with the rock, and I want to say with the pop. Zombie in it! Man, look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at him. The audio is good. Unlocked. Ah, I'll buy it at a high. Why is your face so cute? Why is your... Oh. Hello, love. I woke up so late today. I woke up at like 9:52. I slept hard. Okay, we need this though in here. We've been trapping like the 80s. You go here, mate. You go here, mate. Yes, niño. ¿Cómo estás, niño? Where's your sister? Where's your sister? Yoda, can you do me a big favor? Can you just, like, stay with me forever? I mean, I don't want to tell anybody, but I kind of made that video game so you'd be with me forever. Like you're in that video game. Same with Leia. There's zombies up there. You gotta go make it happen. Heads up, baby. Is there gonna be a zombie down here? In it, mate. In it. Zombie down here, mate? Just checking. Kind of feel bad. Like, these do... Well, do I feel real bad? Or do I feel, like, somewhat bad? Because, like, really, when you think about it, you should feel bad for the electricians and carpenters on the Death Star. Like, those were contracted. That zombie mate in it. Hello, love. Come here, sweetheart. It's locked. See, that's a great shot. Hold on, somebody just brought up... I love when people bring up cool stuff. Hold on. Yeah, somebody just brought up Moonlight Sonata, because so here's the thing about Sega Saturn. People are always gonna bash on it, and it came out at a very volatile time for Sega, but the system was a marvel. And Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
You think there's skulls everywhere?
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
My man went to Kendo
I'll
and
take
said,
this then.
no notes. Let me explain something to you, Zybram. Actually, since you're here, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick since I got my consigliere in here. I got to run to the bathroom. If anybody comes in, just say hi. And also, I want to talk to you about Sega Saturn. I want to ask you stuff about Sega Saturn. I'll be right back. Been waiting for my boy to come in. Mods, make the stream. And I'm back. Okay. So I was doing a bunch of research last night. Because you always say, I consider you a video game historian even though you don't. And so I figured, I'm going to do a bunch of research on the Sega Saturn last night. So I know the basics. I know that it was initially created to kind of combat the Neo Geo arcade market. That's why 2D fighting games look absolutely superior on it. But then I found some interesting stuff out yesterday. I found out that this game, that Sega Saturn could technically do ray tracing, or an antiquated version of ray tracing. Knowing that it ran dual chip systems, I firmly believe that if Sega didn't try to do a Sega CD, a Sega Genesis, and a 32X all within a four-year time period, put all that effort into the Sega Saturn would have been a phenom. But yeah, I was zybering it last night. I was doing a bunch of information, bunch of stuff, bunch of research. Okay, we need to talk about this hallway. So I remember the certain things that you had told me. That Sega of America and Sega of Japan could not see eye to eye on things. And I think you also told me that something about the 32... you're going to have to remind me. Exactly. Oh, no. Forest. Lena! Hello, love. So yeah, Sega was like I was reading that. Oh gosh, I just picked it up. Could I pick this up and dip? Hello. Oh my god. Hello, governor. Honestly, what do you think of my English accent? Is my English accent good? I think it's pretty good. So, Zyra, my thing is that the Sega Saturn seemed to have a lot going for it that a lot of people didn't see. I think the 32X was a mistake. I think the fact that they tried... I respect the innovation game. You know, trying to get out stuff and try to increase the longevity of said Genesis, because the Genesis was just killing it. You know, it was such a popular system. But it just feels like the Saturn never got a fair shake in the world. I mean, these are Resident Evil director cut backgrounds. Okay, I hit boxes. There it is. It is? Oh my gosh. In it, mate, love. It's a creation, innit? It's my biggest problem with playing Resident Evil is you realise that you're actually killing people, or the artist formerly known as a person, mate. You know, mate, it's just very disconcerting from a certain standpoint to know that that man could have just been a bloody janitor in here. He could have been a butler. It doesn't automatically mean because he's wearing a white coat that he was a doctor or some sort of scientist or virologist. He was more... What if he was just here as like a butler that maintained the dining room? Okay. Okay. Saturn did very... Wait. Okay. Saturn did very well in Japan. Okay, you had said that to me, but the Genesis did well... Wait a minute. I'm gonna read that again. So, Lena, this is my amazing brother Zyber. He is my rootin' tootin' to your rootin' tootin'. Like, he's been my mod for going on 6 years. He's my family. He's probably the reason I haven't quit streaming like 6 times. So, Zyber, this is Lena. Lena is part of the amazing Evil Berry Cherries stream team. So introductions are done. Wait. So hold on. So the Genesis did well in the States, but not well in Japan? I thought the Genesis was like a universally acclaimed system everywhere. Did you just vomit on me? I'm not into that, mate. So yeah, she kind of reminds me. I would say she's a full stack streamer like you. I'm more of like a crazy ADHD streamer. She's got more of like a polished streaming like you are. Just very to the point. It explains view counts. She's building a great community. You guys have practically around the same amount of people that following wise. Both have very nice voices. Okay. I want to know the spread spectrum on that shotgun might in it. Okay, we could put away this gun because I don't think we can. Oh gosh, I forgot you were here. Come here. Oh! What are you, a oh my gosh. Is that a joke? So Sonic wasn't a fiend. So this is what happens a lot in our streams, Lena, is I basically just ask Zyber tons of questions, and then he'll tell me to my face that he's not a video game historian when he 100% is. He just knows so much. So I just pick his brain after I do some research. Yeah, you guys would really like each other's streams. Very classically trained streamers. I just have ADHD, probably a hint of the early onset autism and diabetes. So like that's just why my personality is the way it is. I have a I have a non-firm wearable upgrade. My firmware can't be upgraded. They tried. They tried to give me Ritalin. That put me to sleep. How many ADHD kids does it take to screw in a light bulb? Want to go ride our bikes? My mom has that, so I probably have a touch of that too. I think everybody has something. I'm under the firm believing that if you are a gorgeous woman, Gaia is going to give you a check and balance and give you a stomach issue. Just to humble you. Tell me, yeah, I mean, it's just like, you look like a Disney princess. Stomach issues. Just to keep you humble. So, hold on. Games, yeah. Yeah, she's been playing a lot of, like, horror stuff. Again, I've been meeting a lot of great people. But it all started with Zyber. Oh, I watched your YouTube. So you were playing Capcom Collection. Is there a zombie down here? In it? Nope. Okay, what? See? I knew it! What did I just say? Tell me I'm wrong. See? Every gorgeous woman has a stomach issue. That is just that is Gaia's checks and balances to you guys. You're just like, nope, gotta give you something. I've been just going through your YouTube videos. I've been kind of like just trying to get better at YouTube, so I've been studying your YouTubes. Are you gonna do it again? Do you feel like it was? Do you feel like it was something that you do again with Yusuf? Here's what I was thinking. Right, I would like to try to do Resident Evil 5 again with you, but I wonder if there's a way where I won't get nauseous playing it. Which one did I get nauseous in? It was 5. Okay, it was 6. So why don't we do... Did I ever order you 5? If I can get us copies of 5 for PS4, I would like to do... I'll even play as Sheva. You can play as Chris. I wonder why they stopped doing those. Can you imagine if I got to play as... I would even play as Alyssa, and you could play as Leon. No, you'd want Alyssa. You don't like Leon. I didn't say you'd buy it. I'd buy it for you. I literally just said that. Okay, and then you'll own one on PS4. I gotta drop off the GameCube to the shop anyway. I'm gonna tell you this: I'm never playing So, Lena, have you played Resident Evil 0? Okay, this guy I feel bad for, kind of, even though he let them. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna read this, but I'm gonna do it in a fancy. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. At night we played poker with Scott the Guard, Elias and Steve the Researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed it live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before actually eating it. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looks like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder. These researchers never rest, even at night. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. May 13th, 1998. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back and the doctor told me I didn't need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14th, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They've been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them have escaped. I'll be in trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15th, 1998. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by a guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? May 16th, 1998. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from the mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a large lump of flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy, Scott came, ugly face, so I killed him. Tasty, itchy, tasty. Okay, first off, that right there is the most, I say this, that is the most harrowing thing in a video game. Besides the note that Iwa Hazuki leaves for Ryo Hazuki, a man that gets infected by obviously an airborne pathogen, a virus, and is not treated, even though I guarantee you they had a vaccine for it and they wanted to see what it would actually do, hence why they wouldn't let anybody leave. I don't think it was to stop the infection. Now how hard it would be to get from Arklay Mountain all the way over to Raccoon City proper. The fact that they just let them all die and allowed those symptoms to carry on is... Okay, so don't play Resident Evil 0. I get what they were trying to do. I just... Wow, man. Wait, Itchy Tasty mode on Resident Evil 9? What you talking about, Willis? What you mean, mate? So yeah, very few people have played this in our group, in our stream team. And if you look up Zyber's YouTube, he posted... You should just put your link in there, Zyber, because Lena would probably like it. He posted, he did a playthrough of Resident Evil Deadly Silence, which is, in order of Resident Evils for me, it goes, this is my favorite Resident Evil, Resident Evil 1 Deadly Silence on DS, and then Resident Evil on GameCube are my top three. So it's funny, my top three Resident Evils are the same game, just on different systems with different attributes, mate, in it. Are you Wait, say that. Wait, Resident Evil 9 zombies are going to be doing what they did before they turned. So they're gonna be like... No. I haven't watched a whole lot of Resident Evil 9 things because I'm worried about spoilers. I am petrified that somebody is going to spoil it. So I haven't really been keeping up with it except for the watch, which I have to buy. Oh, here it comes. Hold on. Here we go. Magnifique. Just perfection. Absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. So I don't know who stays in the stream. I don't look at that. It was something that Zyber taught me, so don't look at who's watching you. But Lena, if you're still in here, a few years back, I wanted to get an intro song created for me. So I reached out to two artists that I know. One of them is, well, it was a techno song that I wanted. So I reached out to an artist, and they put together a song for me. And they were able to successfully sample in Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata and then get it copyrighted for me. because the music is over 250 years old. So as long as you're not just blatantly putting the whole entire song into your song, and then you can legally sample it in. So I have a song called Moonlight Katana. Wish I could show that. How would I get that? Wait. I have to put that on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Do I actually have that here? Oh gosh, getting up. My body's old. I do. I never know how to figure out stuff. Wait, part of the puzzle solving involves stalking zombies to see... What? Okay, so this game is... Man... That actually sounds really cool. I did not know that. I'm just happy I can play in third person and not first person. All right. Wait, did I turn on something and... Oh, okay. Let's make sure that the audio still sounded good. I didn't mess up anything. Moonlight Katana. Yeah, I'm not watching anything. I'm doing exactly what I did with Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8. I'm going in blind. The only thing I've seen that I've posted, and I've posted about it, full stop, was the one scene with the doctor with the chainsaw, where Leon goes, I need a second opinion, and then the Hamilton watch, which then I fell in love with that Hamilton watch. Like, cry with happiness? Because the last live action we had was directed by George A. Romero, the Japanese Biohazard 2 commercial, and that starred Brad Renfro as Leon. Okay, yeah, don't do... Yeah, nope. You just implied something that it's either has to do with children or animals. Nope to both of that. Nope. 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 Thank you for letting me know, because those things would probably show up on my timeline. I'd be like, ooh, what's this? I'm still upset from the Dead Island intro that shows the little girl turning into a zombie. I'm still upset by that. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. They're gonna show me... Nope. Show me kids turning into... No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Remember when you were playing Resident Evil Village? And you had beaten it before me, so I was able to, you know, get some info. And I go, where are all the kids? And then I said to you, where are all the kids in Resident Evil 4? And then that realization sunk in that those fine religious communities did not want children around. I'm still upset for what they did to those poor teenage kids in Resident Evil 4. How it starts out with them there. Yeah, as long as it's a commercial and it's not in the game, I'm good. Because I've been noticing that. They did like a full live action thing for Resident Evil 3 Remake. Showing them turning somebody into turning him into a giant Los Plagas derivative Hyper Turbo Edition Tyrant-esque character. Wow, we're making lots of progress. Wow, this mansion is gigantic. You know what would be really cool? Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, I mean, they did a Resident Evil commercial with like famous with famous Resident Evil streamers like Bok Soup, and I believe Maximilian is in a Resident Evil 9 commercial. Wait, if I go in here, does Forrest get back up? For Forrest. I wonder what got him here that he had to come into the hallway. If they remake Zero and change it up a lot, and then give me access to other STARS members from Alpha Team, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. And don't make me swap between two characters, because that wasn't fun. Don't make me do that. I mean, I'm glad I finished it. You know, it is something, just like I got to do Sweet Home eventually, and I got to do Resident Evil Gaiden. But nope. Mm-mm. I'm so happy that didn't happen. I'm so happy that didn't happen. I mean, Resident Evil 1 was supposed to be swapping as well. It doesn't work, man. It would have been great if I can give you, if it would be great if you could have a copy of it and I could play as Billy, you could play as Rebecca. Like if that were the case where we could actually play together, that'd be awesome. Like how they did with 5 and 6. But the swapping back and forth, and then Billy only being able to do certain things, that was kind of annoying. And you never see Billy again. So I just got... We have another teammate up. So I just made sure... that they've got a view now. Just going to lower their audio a little bit more in it. They're playing Resident Evil 2 OG. That's Abandoned Hope. So I was watching one of their pinned. I'm watching their pinned stream, and they're playing this, but they're playing director's cut, and they forgot about the zombie at the top of this floor in the corner, and the zombie attacked him, and they squeaked, and it was absolutely hilarious. I mean, I don't get scared in video games, so like I can't relate to that. You know, I never get scared. You right? I never get scared. Admit it. Tell me. Be honest. But yeah, they were like, was that supposed to be here? It was an automatic squeak. But it was like one of them scared squeaks. But yeah, I'm when I drop off the GameCube, I'm gonna look for Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5 on PS4 for you and for me, and then I will we'll make it happen. Please be Barry. If Barry's in here, I think we're in good shape. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. But yeah, that squeak was awesome. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, did you hear that? The new guy is saying a lot of weird stuff. He's like, it's not going to be like a standard Resident Evil game, and like he done. I'm kind of concerned a little bit, to be completely honest with you. Did I get it out of here? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Ink ribbons. did you like all the Resident Evil movies? I thought the first 3 were good. I thought the first 3 were great. The other half of that thing started going off a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm just still in shock that I didn't know, for the amount of years that we've been friends, I had no idea you liked horror stuff. I'm still taken back a little bit by that, to be completely honest with you. I think the first one is so good. You got to see USS. You got to see Hunt. You got to see Lickers. The second one wasn't that bad, except they messed up the acronym. I liked Mike Epps in it. He's like, these mother effers are custom. Also, I didn't like that they had all the stars, like, gathered into one area like that. But we did get to see Forest Spare, which was kind of neat. Because he's Weskamort. I'll see myself out. No? Okay. Okay, so here's my question. If I get us copies of Resident Evil 5 on PS4, will you play with me? Like, I want to do like a dual stream with you. I'll even let you be Chris. And I'll get us the good ones. Because I'll be like, anyway, I started blasting. Richard.
What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
there is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Oh, I know where it is. It's all for not in it. Man, look at this. Look how damaged the mansion looks. We gotta talk about the vacuuming that had to ensue. I'm telling you, most of these people were butlers. Umbrella with their end of the world money. Just in case, mate, innit? Just never know what could happen, mate. Let's save our progress, love. There is serum. The real crime of this mansion is this wallpaper. Oh, Yoda. He's sleeping. Such an old, beautiful man. Niño. ¿Cómo estás, niño? Niño. Look at those feet. He's got the cutest little toe beans. Toey, 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 toey beans. It's all Brian Irons' fault.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
He was probably so scared. Tell you what. I'm going to tell you this, buddy. I have never been vomited on. So, you're at such a disadvantage that didn't even dawn on me to tell you that. I knew it. I just never even thought to tell you because it's never happened to me. I've literally, I am so quick. I never got hit. Yeah, that's my excuse. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for not telling you that. But here, now you learned, and now you know, and knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe! You're welcome, mate, innit? I mean, I forgive you for not asking me about it. So, still friends? Still friends. Richard. Nope. This friendship is going to be always one battle after another. Sorry, buddy. You're stuck with me. Bloody snake in it! Where you going? Stay and play. Uh-uh. I saw your post on Facebook with your cosplay with your friend. How long ago was that picture taken?
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
So I rarely see you post on Facebook, but I have it where I know it. Well, like it lets me know just like on X. So that came across yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, he looks like so young in this picture."
Barry?
Well, you had to be bent over too to take that picture because you're so tall, and that girl didn't look like she was tall. I know. I was just like, my man is like bent over. You're probably sitting down in a chair, so you guys would be the same height. Wow. How tall's your dad? Oh yeah, you definitely have to bend over in most of your pictures. You're in like the 1 percentile or like 2 or 3 percentile that's over 6 foot. Most men in this country aren't 6 foot. And you're not, you're like 6'2", right? Like, you're tall. And we know BP is going to be tall because they've already established that he's in like the one to like 1 percentile or something when you took him to the doctor last time. Jeez, you're 6'4". Oh my gosh, I forgot you were. I knew you were over 6. I thought it was 6 foot. Yeah, so you have to bend over and like. You can't even take a picture with a celebrity. They have to like bend over and take a picture with you. That's crazy. But you were rare back in the day. You're rare now. See? I don't know, man. Got to use his last key, mate, innit? Oh, right. It's not down here, right? I am 5'7" and a half. Same height as Bruce Lee. I told you about the Ozempic story, right? I think I called you after about the Ozempic stuff, where now they're waiting to get me the right dosage. That I've been on 0.5 incorrectly for like 9 months. And they were in shock that I kept my A1C at that. They're like, yeah, you were still on the test. Yeah, so now they're trying to get the other one approved. And it's sitting there at Walgreens Pharmacy, and they're like so now I'm nervous. Because I don't know if going from 0.5 to 1.0 is going to hurt my belly. Because remember that first week on it, I almost died. But yeah, the lady was telling me, she's like, you're on the test version of it. That's just to get you acclimated. I'm like, what? And I did ask my sister, and she said absolutely it would benefit you. Absolutely. She said it would do wonders for your weight alone. But I don't think you're that overweight, so but she did tell me that it would definitely be beneficial. So, fun fact, I think I told you this. When I first got this game, I had the Japanese version of it, and I had to figure out these puzzles in kanji. Well, I need you to stick around. I can't raise BP by myself. So, my sister said it would definitely benefit you. It would 100% benefit you. She said, I'm sorry, I did tell her some stuff. You know, we were talking about your things, and I care about you. I love you. So, she was like, if anything, since he's doing such a good job controlling his A1C on his own, with the meds and everything, it's going to really help with your weight. Is the big thing. So she said that it'll definitely help with, like, weight. Which I told you is what they told me. They're like, you're 5'7.5", you weigh 210. You were 275. So remember, I ride the bike every day, which kills my neck and my back, and I don't eat crazy anymore. But she was explaining to me, she goes, 0.5 doesn't do that. 0.5 might help a little bit with your A1C, but it's the introductory period. So she was like flabbergasted that I actually have been doing what I've been doing. She was like, that's all you. But yeah, they're trying to get the 1.0 approved, and then they're going to do a pre-auth for the 1.0, And it's just, yeah, it's sitting there at Walgreens, Ivy. And then the crazy part is they tried to run it, you know, as like a different prescription, since technically 0.25 and 0.5 are like way lower dosages, and then the 1.0 shot has the 4 mg in it. They tried to run it, and it was like $3,200 or some crazy amount. And then when they tried to run it again and bypass the old one, it said that I no longer was insured for Ozempic. So yeah, it was like a crazy thing. It was crazy. Hi, puppy. I know you just heard somebody, baby dog. I mean, I still have this. It's mostly muscle. Bloodsy dog took 4 shotgun shells in it. Yeah. So I was like, I haven't even opened it yet. Could I return that one? And they're like, nope, can't take it back. So you can't touch it. You can't take it back. So I have to wait until the prescription comes up again. But yeah, they do not. Yeah, they're like at 5'7". This is what kind of blew my mind, right? And I don't know, it kind of felt a little messed up. So the lowest I've ever been, and this is when I was fighting. I told you this. When I was fighting, and I was, you know, in active competition, at 5'7", I was 175. That's training 6 times a day, then teaching, and then actually competing. I was 5'7.5", 175. That's the lowest I've been. Ever. So she goes, at 5'7", you should weigh 150. I'm like, how at 5'7" am I weighing 150? You're essentially telling me I need to lose like 60 more pounds. I don't think there's 60 pounds in gut right here. 5'7", they want me weighing 150. That's crazy. That's a crazy number. Oh my gosh. Like today, I went to a place called First Watch. I don't know if those are in Georgia, but it's like a farm-to-table place. And I went and got a hash. It's, fresh vegetables. It's got potatoes in it. I did 4 eggs over medium. I don't eat like 3 or 4 times a day anymore like I used to when I first met you. Yeah, I don't eat like that anymore. I eat like twice a day, if that. And I have so much respect for people like you because, you were born set up where this country wants you to fail. Yup. You know what's crazy is you've been to other countries. Like I remember, like when I visit other countries, there's so few fast food places in the other countries that I went to. Everything is there is organic. Like everything there is like in season. That's crazy to me. Yeah, you have like we're kind of like like you said. Yeah, man. Oh, I wonder how good was the food in Taiwan. I still love that picture of BP with his granddad. That was awesome. That might be one of my favorite pictures, and it's not even of my own kid. Well, he's kind of like my kid. He's my god kid. I made myself the honorary godfather. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess Barry didn't come to save me. Wow. Barry just did us wrong.
Resident Evil.
It's only awkward if we make it awkward. Okay. Where's that last door in here? That bloody last door. I thought Barry was definitely going to come help. You know where I want to go visit, and we actually have offices there, and I've actually done QA for those for that country. I want to go to Singapore. Bloody dog. Yoda is fast asleep like a little handsome boy dog. Yoda, I love you. Ka-ching. Yoda. Yoda wins. Oops. I mean to do that, mate. Hit the button by accident. June, 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 June.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell? Is nobody out there?
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody, answer me.
You're the worst, Brad. You're the absolute worst.
Brad? Brad!
Yoda. Aw, that was a cute stretch. Yoda. Look at you with them little socks on. When he sleeps, his little toe beans elongate, and I love it. Woo! Baby yawns. Stay. Boom, 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 boom. The workers' quarters. Place. Man, the music is so beautiful in here. Tape. Let's go make some music. Yoda, I love you. Yoda, I love you. Toe beans. The toeiest of the beans on the corgi feet. Oh, hello, love. Oh, that's so cool. Look how they walk. Heads up, sweetie. Music is so good. You build me up, you break me down. Don't know the rest of the story. Bloody spiders. Trying to poison me. Whoo. Whoo, them spiders. Not even spiders, just giant tarantulas. Those tarantulas are gigantic. I remember I was at the pet store when I used to have my leopard geckos, and I had to get them, you know, fresh crickets and stuff. And they tried to sell me a tarantula. The lady there, she's like, "Yeah, they're so sweet." I'm like, "I am not buying a tarantula." And then they're like, "What about a scorpion?" I'm going, "Oh, I am not buying a scorpion." They're like, "But you can pet them." I'm like, "That's the only spider I'd get would be like one of them little ones that like waves at you. They're like this big. They're so cute. I forgot what they're called. But those are cute. Dormitory key is now useless. Discard it, mate, innit? There's gonna be a zombie in here, innit? I'm sorry. Kind of feel bad for them, mate. Some of them were just here doing their thing, and then they were basically just aerosol infected because obviously the T virus is airborne. Because then, if it wasn't, how was the keeper infected? Man, you know this music. Man, it's like they gave you like the perfect, oh gosh, this is terrible, scary music because you're about to fight a bloody Neptune. You injected a shark with a T virus. Bring the GameCube in. I'm gonna do that today, and I'm gonna look for copies of Resident Evil 5 for Zyber and myself. No! How did I mess that up? How did I mess that up? I'm such a pleb. I am such a pleb. don't want to fight these sharks. Hold on one sec. I gotta call my shop. All right, well, Caitlin put me on hold really quick because she's probably dealing with the trade. She's off. She's the awesome office manager. Plus, it'll be nice to talk to somebody on the phone while I'm getting ready to fight some scary stuff. Man, I don't like this scene. I don't like this scene at all. I don't like this scene. I'm gonna go this way. This place seems safe. This is a safe room. It's not the safe room. I went the wrong way because I'm scared. Man. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, gosh. I just needed to see if I could stop by and bring the GameCube in and the two GameCube games. It looks like we might need a recap. Oh gosh, shark.
For sure, we should be able to do that if you wanted to bring it on in. We can do that for sure.
All right, you're amazing. All right, Kate, you're amazing.
We'll see you when you get here.
You got it. Okay, bye. Made it in. All right, bye. Whoo, we did it. Whoo, we did it. We did it. Caitlin is the manager at Cybertron. One of the managers there. I just wanted to see what their workload was on systems. I mean, there's not going to be a rush because I'm never playing Resident Evil 0 again, but I'm bringing in 0 to get buffed and tested. I'm bringing in the GameCube because the GameCube's acting up, Ivy. The GameCube is just not doing well. And I'm going to bring in Resident Evil... I'm going to bring in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 0 and get them both tested. Yeah, so it's like, you know, you kind of knew. I think you knew instantly that 0 was going to be a thing for me, but I want to be able to play other GameCube games. And, yeah, like, I want to be able to play Resident Evil 2 on GameCube. I enjoy that version of Resident Evil 2. So, yeah, they're probably going to have to recap it, check its lens, which means I'm going to be out of a GameCube for a while. Which kind of stinks, to be completely honest with you. Oh, no. They're just a straight up game. They're a straight up repair and retro game shop. Currently, right now, Mel, who's the tech? Well, you've got Max, who I've introduced you to. They're the like assistant tech. Mel's the actual like main manager tech there, and oh, I can't let them drown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So currently, right now, they have the CLD, one of my CLD A100s that they're trying to fix. They're borrowing my JVC XI because she's fixing another JVC XI. They've got my CDX there that they're trying to fix. One of my PSPs. And one of my Game Boy Advances. And then now a GameCube soon. But remember, I got so many amazing GameCube games during GameStop's like crazy time when I was getting complete and box stuff that there's some GameCube games I do want to play. Like I want to try out Sonic DX. I want to play Luigi's Mansion. You know, I want to play more Soul Calibur 2. They tell me to bring... Well, some of those are longer projects. Like, if you don't bring in your stuff, tons of people bring in multiple consoles and it goes into a queue system. So my stuff, luckily, like the GameCube will probably get done quicker. Because it's a recap probably in a lens. Yeah, yeah. If Caitlin would have said just now not to bring it in, I wouldn't have brought it in. I don't just drop systems off. Yeah, GameCubes, though, from what I was told, they're finally starting to act up at that age. You know, they're hitting that 20-year mark. So they're starting to... Over 20-year mark. So, yeah, they're starting to need new lenses and being recapped. I see some of those in the store at times. I don't know what a GC loader is. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, we'll see what they say when I bring it in. I got it on the first try! Try!
What the hell is this?
Barry!
Jill!
saved me.
Yeah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention
Well, I gotta say this to you.
What a monster.
You know, if it wasn't for
I can't
you, I
believe
would have to keep using
hell is
my
this
Game
place
Boy
anyway?
player on it, which I honestly am gonna take off and store, because I have the FPGA now. So you gave me the ability not to have to use a really old piece of tech. But yeah, I definitely need the GameCube to work. And I want to play Resident Evil 2 on it, because I love Resident Evil 2 on GameCube.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in the soldiers area and take a look around.
That's not
Well, I'm
true.
sure
I
there are
have like a
things in
hand,
that other
like
mansion
that.
as well.
That's a very
Anyway,
that's opinion.
Let's start searching
Like
separately.
Luigi's Mansion looks fun.
Okay.
Soul Calibur 2's awesome. Mario Kart Double Dash is great. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil on GameCube, Resident Evil 0 when I have my cool memory card. Sonic Mega Collection's a lot of fun. I got Kirby's Air Ride, Sonic DX, Sonic 2. There's some heat on that. Eternal Darkness, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Pikmin looks fun. That look like there's some smoke on that system. A little bit of smoke. I wouldn't say there's only 5.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Yoda. I love you, boy dog. Okay, I'm with you. Instead of, okay. Okay. 1 or 2. Okay, hold on. Do you have a copy of it, and on what system? Okay. Well, yours is on the way. And I'll try to grab a copy today. I can only find it on PS4. But yours is on the way. I got you a copy on oh yeah, so I'll look today when I go in after stream. So who are the characters in that one? Ooh, I call Jill. Wait. Wait a minute. When does that take place? Hold on. You just said it was canon.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a...
This is Jill. Brad?
I've never played it, so
It's broken.
I got your copy, and I'll get my copy. Yeah, yours will be there Monday. And it's a US copy. None of that Zero. Cool. I call Jill. You could be Chris. I remember that came out on 3DS, but they said you needed to buy that little side adapter. And I was like, nope, I'm not buying an accessory to go with the game. That accessory, I remember that game. I played a bit of Revelations 2. That one was meh. I actually played Revelations 2 at New York Comic Con. I was like, meh. It was aight. Alright. So we have our game. And you're saying it's canon, huh? Okay. So I still have to play it by myself without you. Okay. Alright, well, I'll get my copy today. And we'll start playing it. So I can get it done, so I can... Is it first person? Please say no. Okay. Alright. Let's hope my shop has a copy of it. I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, well, I'm going to go detach the Game Boy player. And then I'm going to head over to Cybertron. Okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited that you're recommending a game. That means it's good. Because I don't think you would have recommended 2 to me. I mean, 0 to me. But yeah, let's call it now then. I'm going to go right out to the Amazing Rocket. She is Evil Berry Cherry's you to me. She's their main mod. And she's playing something cool right now. She's awesome. You're going to love her. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right, well, let's raid out that. Man, now I'm excited. I'm going to go grab a copy. I just got to go detach the GameCube and go hopefully not get bad news. But at least I have something. Oh, man, so it's kind of like a new thing for both of us. That's cool. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for watching. This is Resident Evil on Sega Saturn. I'm going to go run over to Cybertron Games now and bring in a GameCube and then 2 GameCube games to get looked at. And then pick up a copy of Resident Evil Revelations, which I'm going to start tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to raid out to the Amazing Rocket right now. So everybody stick around. Here we go. Ooh, that's bright light. She's so awesome. Hold on, let me. Oh, God, my body hurts. I'm old. Oh.